Why most people quit too early in terms of fitness? Well, there are few reasons why. Number one, comparison. Number two, thief of joy. Right? And I will talk about that, explain that in detail. Let me just start by saying comparison. Why? All right. Somebody who's fat, who's trying to build muscle, start going to gym. He looks online, he looks the person. Man, they ask themselves, I will never reach this level. But they don't know that that person itself started exactly where they were. You don't have to be fat. You can be skinny. You can be weak, mentally weak, and also fitness also makes not only your physics, not only strong with your physics, but as well as your brain, your psychology. Why comparison thieves joy? Stop comparing yourself to others. They're at level 80, you're at level 2. And when you start going to the gym, do not make it too hard. Keep things simple. Literally, like so damn simple. As I read a book called Time is Money by Aiden. It's probably one of my best books, literally. Time is Money by Aiden Hopkins, where he talks about the it's literally compounding effect. That means you set a let's say you want to go to the gym. Set a time. How long do you want to train? 1 hour? No. If you're in the beginning, start slow. Start small. 5 minutes. It might feel stupid, right? It might feel stupid. Understand in long term what it means. For example, if you say 5 minutes nothing, okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is nothing. 30 minutes. Yeah, okay, 30 minutes is still nothing, but I can do it. It's good enough. All right, do 30 minutes. Let's say next week, if you can do add plus 5 minutes more or 10 minutes more, do it. It this not only um can apply to gym, but meditation, reading, studying, working, it can apply to everywhere. That's why this is so beautiful. Let me bring you guys back. There are three things that can affect whatever you're doing, whether you want to get rich, whether you want to have best physique, whether you want to master anything else. You want to focus on these three things. Without these three, it will destroy what you're trying to achieve. Number one, diet. What you eat. What you consume is super important. Stop consuming shit. Stop consuming processed sugar or fat, too much things. Number two, exercise. Guys, if you don't work out at least every day, or at least walk, you're not doing good for yourself. Last but not least, sleep. Wow, man, sleep. Many people underestimate this idea of sleep. Have enough sleep. What is the best sleep? Well, it all depends what your age is, but if you're above like 16 or so, between 7 and 8 hours of sleep is best. Sweet spot 7:30 um hours of sleep is perfect. Now, why comparing yourself to others destroys? Well, if you compare to others, other might be training like few hours a day, but you're in the start, all right? You're not at their level. They have been training like for years, and you have just begun. Well, you will be like, all right, you know what? They train for 2 hours a day in the gym. I want to also do 2 hours. Guess what happens? 2 days later, you burn out. There's something they say called burnout. You can't do it anymore. You be like, oh man, I got cramp. I can't do anymore. Like I'm done. My body's burning. I'm so damn stressed. I'm overwhelmed. My body, I just can't. Tired. This is exactly what you should avoid. Exactly what you should avoid. Do complete opposite. If they're training for 2 hours, do 1/4 of it. Train for 30 minutes. All right? Do that slowly. And if you can add more, add more. Remember, you're at your worst level or position. If you're, let's say, you work out for 20 minutes, that's okay. You're at the worst level, so to say. It's okay. Everyone starts here. But over time, over long period, you will get way, way better. And the time increases, the intensity, the strength, the power. it all increases. And that is exactly where you achieve your dream body, your dream physique, right? Guys, in my last video I talked about the physique that went transformed in just like about 3 months. Um, guess what? I didn't even. It wasn't that hard, but I had a plan. And plan is super important. It's crucial. Plan is crucial. Plan and diet, like I just talked about. What you eat. Be careful what you eat and what time you eat. Time is super important. And training. The best time for me to train, I'm being honest, as a man, 7 p.m. That's when your cortisol is, the best. You're at the best performance. Take a study. But it doesn't matter. You can even work out a day. Some days I work out in like 8 a.m. I go for a run. Some days I go like 11 p.m. What I'm trying to say here is that no matter how busy you are, you can always find time to train. You're doing a favor for yourself. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Don't train. Stay lazy, right? But what I'm trying to say is that it's good. You feel good. You will live longer. You will feel happier, feel more confidence. Guys, confidence. Let me talk about confidence. How can you feel confidence when you go to gym, when you're, good physique, good shape? You start looking at other people. Now me, I'm above average. My physique is above average. Not only physique, but you know what I'm trying to say. And I feel more confidence. And I look at the guys around me, people even older, younger, no matter what, right? Taller, shorter. I feel like I'm like I got that confidence and I feel better and I feel way more energized. Exactly comes from food and workout, right? A diet and exercise. These two guys. Manage those. If you cannot, ask AI. Let's talk about. Ask AI if there is nobody to talk to. There is no fitness. The best thing you can do is to connect to other person. If you go to gym, ask another person. You can just who's in good shape, who's in your dream shape, your your dream shape. Ask him, yo, that's my dream shape. How did he got this? Give me your plan. He might say fuck off or yeah, I'm gonna give you whatever. But all I'm trying to say, let me tell you one thing. This physique, I never went to gym. In my life, I went only like 2 months to gym. 2 months only, my whole life. I always tell people, some acquaintance of mine come to me, be like, "Hey, Luan, how did you get this?" Or be like, "Hey, Luan, how do you get this body?" Or I'm not going to gym. I don't go to gym. I don't have a subscription. I don't have enough money to sign to the gym. Guess what I say? Uh, you know what I tell them? Do you have a ground? Do you have a ground to stand on? I believe we all can are sitting in a place where we can like stand, right? But all right, give me do 200 push-ups a day. If you can't, like I said, compounding of it, start small. Do 10 push-ups a day. Day after that, 11, 12, 13. You see where I'm going? And then initially we'll reach to 500, 1,000. There were one day where I did like 2,000 push-ups a day. It was good. It was good. But yeah, I mean, you don't need to gym. You don't need gym. You don't need a lot of money to have perfect shape. Some people say, "Yeah, I need money. I need to sign an exclusive gym. I need a gym. I need to buy too much, protein, expensive food, whatever." No, guys, trust me, no. There's some things you can start. You can be in best shape wherever you are. You can even be homeless. Lentils, chickpeas. These stuff are cheap and high in protein. Oats, bananas, for example, right? Good fiber. The most important when it comes to building a physique and building a overall muscle is just workout. Don't focus too much on what you eat. Eating is important, but not as important as eating, guys. Like I said, like it's 60-70% is workout. The other is just food, right? Food, don't overcomplicate it. Food, well, just don't eat sugar and don't eat oil. Eat everything and train every day. You don't have to do every day. Well, I do it because I'm built different, so you don't have to, but do at least 4 times. At least 4 times. At least. You can achieve your dream body in quick manner results. You know, Summer is here almost, right? I mean, Greece is summer already. Beautiful weather. So, guys, building a good physique not only boosts your confidence, your mental, not only physically, it's also mentally. Puts you in a state of confidence. When you're confident, you have more energy. When you have more energy, you overall people like you more. And when people like you more, you start making more friends, more connection, more um you know what I'm trying to say, more money. The goal is money. You see all these successful people, right? I'm gonna drop some names. Myron Gaines, Luke Bell, Andrew Tate, Tristan Tate, Justin Waller. There are way more meaningful people. But all these people have good physique. Alex Hormozy, I can draw way more. And these are, I learned many things from them. I've read all of their books. I've listened to them many podcasts, all of their podcasts literally. They help. And look at their physique, guys. These guys run hundreds of millions of dollars. They worth that much. And you think they got time to train and you not? I'm gonna let you think about it. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you got any questions. Like on a comment.